Hi ladies, hi friends. So this is my second and a half video, if I should say, because my first video, I believe it was just a half. But yeah, learning never ends. I mean, everybody starts somewhere. So I am learning. Please, if you see me touching my hair and touching my forehead, just know that I am trying to ensure that I am managing the sweats and the hair is not making it too heavy for me to sweat too much. Anyway, my name is Anne and welcome to Anne's Sweet Fory Adventures. I want to call this a sweet foray because I do not want people to think that when you hit 40, your life is over, you're no longer an exciting person, you've grown old, there's nothing else you can do. I mean, there's exciting life at 40, there's exciting life at 50, there's an exciting life at 60, 70. It's up to how you carry it and how you carry yourself and how much you can evolve. You have to be ready to evolve, to learn, make new friends, even continue keeping the old ones, make younger friends, make older friends, build community around yourself, do things that make you vibrant and excited about your life. Do not isolate yourself. That will keep, strange thoughts in your mind and it will not be great. So, and some of these things I'm sharing because, again, some of these things I have actually experienced. So I share what I'm experiencing and also hoping that there are other tips out there that people can share with me. But as I'm experiencing these things, I'll be sharing with them so that with people, with you here, so that in case some of these things resonate with you or you've had a similar experience or you have some advice for people, then you can post in the comments or you can actually share with me and then I can share with the people so that the ladies 35, 40 and above like get to enjoy life. This is like, I feel that 40 is the beginning of life, the beginning of understanding yourself as a woman, the beginning of understanding what you want, what you don't want, what you can stand for, what you can't stand for, and basically enjoying your life. For most of us, not all of us, but some of us have already had our children. My kids are in their late teens. Some of them, one of them is in university. So I'm actually in a place where people would call it empty. I'm soon to be an empty nester. But I am actually looking forward to that period because this is about me. This is me time. It's not about waking up in the night to feed the child, then waking up, the baby is throwing up, or we have to drop the kids in school. Like, we had all that. It was exciting. So I keep encouraging other people to really enjoy, these moments with their children as they come, build relationships with their children so that even when they leave home, they are excited to come back. But that is not what we are talking about today. I want to talk about the hilarious reactions to my hysterectomy from my friends. I am not going to name names, so my friends just feel safe wherever you are. But these are some of the reactions, and I'm sharing them with here so that anybody who has had a hysterectomy, who's going to have a hysterectomy, listens and realizes that it's not happening to them alone, or it will not happen to them alone. It has happened to me, it has happened to many other people, and everybody has their own analysis and reactions. Now, hysterectomy has happened to me while I'm a married woman. So there's a lot of questions that come with that, but I will try to explain as much as possible what have been the reactions of my friends that have killed me, the reactions of even people who are not my friends that have also killed me. And I really, really, really had a laugh. At first I had a bit of anxiety, then I started having a laugh at how ridiculous these assumptions were or the reactions were. So, number one, when you have a hysterectomy, you are no longer a woman. That is just amazing because when they take away the uterus, they do not take away the feminine parts of you. The body remains, the breasts remain, the person that you are remains. Just a small part of you has been taken away. For example, when they take out your appendix, that does not mean that your digestive system is not working. So this is the same thing. So it takes, I'm told, it's like a small fist in your body, and when they take it away, the body, finds ways to adjust. So somebody asked me a question. So where the uterus was after they taken it away, do you remain with a hole? Is it hollow? Like when you look at your stomach, do you see a hole? And I found that very hilarious because there's no hole. And I asked the doctor the same thing, and he also laughed so loudly. There's no hole. So what happens is that because we have intestines, we have the liver, we have the kidneys, we have all these internal organs that are in our bodies. So when the uterus is removed, these internal organs kind of move around and go and settle down in these places. So you don't have any hollows. It's perfectly fine. Even when I touch my stomach, I don't feel any hollows. And I don't even feel like something is gone. The only time I notice that I don't have a uterus is when it hits the 26th. That used to be my period time. And I find that, there's no period at all, nothing. So it's at first it was more like, ooh, I have no period. That was quite challenging. But now I'm like, ooh, I have no period. I don't have to buy pads. I don't have to think about tampons. None of that stuff. So, but also I paid my dues. I had periods for a whole year non-stop. So it's all good. I'm good. I don't have to have that. Number 2, can you give birth? No. When they take the uterus, and that's why the doctor asked me if I was still having children, if they take the uterus, you cannot give birth. You cannot get pregnant because there's no uterus. So where is the baby going to be carried? So there's nothing like that. However, if your eggs remain, your ovaries remain, then they can harvest your ovaries, and the only way you can give birth is probably if you work with a surrogate. So that's the only option that you might have, working with a surrogate in order to give birth. However, there's also the fact that there's a lot of children out there who are looking for love. They've been abandoned. They've been, left in dire straits in children's homes, or they're in villages, and they need love. And you could have a child from the heart rather than a child from the stomach. So it's a decision that you have to make. If you have a lot of love and you have nowhere to put it, then adopt a child and love on them. At the end of the day, nobody's going to be checking your blood every minute to see if this is your biological child or this is not your biological child. So number 3, people will think that you are a man. I think generally in all my glory, there's no way anybody would think I am a man. I don't identify as a man. I identify as a woman. I have all the body anatomy that shows that I'm a woman. So I have breasts, I have hips, I have the bum, what we call nyash in East Africa and Africa. I have nyash, lots of it. I have, my feminine voice, and, I have everything else that makes me a woman, including my feminine parts. So there's nothing manly about me. My voice has always been deeper, so it didn't become deeper just because I had a hysterectomy. Number 4, keep it a secret. If you tell people that you had a hysterectomy, people are going to laugh at you. They're going to look at you a certain way. They're going to misunderstand you. They're going to, what's that word? They're going to segregate you. And they're going to, you're going to be treated as undesirable. Now that is giving the power to people to treat you the way they want to treat you. Me, I do not accept people to treat me in ways that I do not appreciate. If I am not, happy with, the team, the people that I'm with, then I move. I find other friends. I mean, life is about making new friends, making new, you have to have a support structure that supports you. You have to have a support structure that feeds into you, that encourages you, that does not take away from you. So if I were to meet somebody who told me, oh, I think you're less than a person because you had a hysterectomy and you're not desirable, then that is not my person. So I stick with my people, the ones that, make me feel vibrant and vivacious and sweet at 40. So what else have they asked? This is embarrassing. Don't ever talk about it again, because if you do, people will look at you differently. Let them look. I lost my uterus for medical reasons, and I'm alive and here today, and I'm not having to fight cancer because of that. So, whatever people think, let them think. Me, I am quite happy with myself.